You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The New York Mets made a notable roster move this week, one that could shape their late-season playoff push. Outfielder Tyrone was activated from the injured list and immediately returned to action, while fellow outfielder Siri was designated for assignment. Taylor had been sidelined since the end of August with a left hamstring strain, but his return came at just the right time. The Mets are fighting for the final National League wildcard spot, holding only a narrow lead over teams like Arizona and Cincinnati. In his first game back, Taylor didn't waste time making his presence felt. He was penciled in as the starting center fielder against the Chicago Cubs, batting ninth, and made an early defensive highlight by throwing out a runner at home plate in the very first inning at Wrigley Field. That kind of spark was exactly what New York needed in such a critical matchup. Before his injury, Taylor had been holding down center field in over 100 games this season, though his offensive numbers weren't eye-popping. He was batting .218, with a pair of home runs and 25 RBIs. Still, his defense and energy in the outfield have been seen as valuable, especially for a team that has struggled to find consistency in that position. To prepare for his return, Taylor played a short rehab stint with AAA Syracuse, where he picked up a couple of hits and drove in 2 runs across 2 games. To make room for Taylor, the Mets made the tough decision to cut ties with Siri. Siri's time in New York was unfortunately derailed by injury and limited production. After breaking his leg earlier in the year, he only returned in September and never found his footing at the plate. In 16 games with the Mets, he managed just 2 hits in 32 at-bats, finishing with a .063 average and 1 RBI. The move also closes the chapter on what turned out to be a disappointing trade. Siri had been acquired from the Tampa Bay Rays in the offseason, with hopes he could provide power, speed, and strong defense. At his best, he showed flashes of being a dangerous player, hitting 25 home runs for Tampa in 2023. But his strikeout-heavy style and health issues made him a risky bet. This year, those risks caught up to him. With the trade deadline long gone, Siri will now go through waivers. Another team could take a chance on him with an eye toward next season, but for the moment the Mets' focus is squarely on Taylor's return and how he might steady their center field situation down the stretch. As the Mets fight to hang on to their playoff hopes, every roster spot counts. Taylor's glove and energy could be just what they need, while Siri's struggles made the decision to cut him an inevitable one. The next few weeks will show whether these moves pay off in October baseball. Stay subscribed for more videos.